Meantime, supporting a friend and seeking justice, coworkers at a Portland tow truck company are trying to raise awareness tonight after one of their own was badly hurt in a hit-and-run crash.
It happened Sunday morning while the worker was helping a stranded driver on I-84. Fox 12's Adrian Thomas is live not far from the scene tonight. And Adrian, how is that tow truck driver doing?
Well, Pete, Riel, that tow truck driver whose co-workers identified him as 27-year-old Arthur Walker is expected to be okay, but he has a long road to recovery because of a badly broken arm and leg. Now, Portland police say the suspect in this hit-and-run crash was also driving a tow truck when they hit Walker, traveling westbound right here along I-84 just before the Cesar Chavez Boulevard overpass. Portland police say Walker was hit right as he was finishing loading a vehicle onto his truck bed. The suspect reportedly kept driving and has yet to be found. Walker works for Northwestern Towing, and his colleagues showed us some of the damage on Walker's truck. They're speaking out tonight and hope someone will come forward and take responsibility for hitting Walker, but also raise awareness about the consequences when people aren't more mindful about tow trucks on the side of the highway.
When people don't move over, it just make our job that much more dangerous. And in this case, it was early morning, it was still dark out, Arthur had nowhere to go.
Now, Portland police say the suspect vehicle is described as a Ford tow truck with a wheel lift mechanism on the back. They're asking anyone who may have information on the driver of that truck to come forward. And coming up at 6, those co-workers tell some heartfelt stories about Walker, and they also have a message they hope will convince the person responsible to turn themselves in. Live in Southeast Portland, Adrian Thomas, Fox 12 Oregon.